Mark, so obviously it's one of the biggest games that you look for in the calendar coming up this weekend against Forest. How are the nerves ahead of such a big game?
I think they're okay. There's not the camp seems to be good. The camp seems to be happy. We've had one or two iffy results that we're working on and building on. But yeah, I don't think the nerves are there. I've not noticed the nerves at the moment. So we'll see what it's like in training this week. But I expect everybody to be quietly confident in their own ability and absolutely enjoy the occasion.
And the occasion itself, you've been involved in multiple of these A52 derbies now. Talk to me about the build-up going into such a big game.
I think the build-up is the same as every game. The focus obviously is like for Sunday and the results and the play and how we're going to approach that game. Similar to everything we do each week with a good positive attitude. So we won't do anything particularly different. And yeah, just focus really on our own game and go into the game confident.
In terms of the rivalry aspect, how much do you think that plays on the players' minds during the game?
Oh, it's difficult. I can only go back to being a player myself, and I think when you cross those white lines, you kind of, a minute or two into the game, few seconds, whatever it is, you kind of forget about like not who you're playing, but the occasion, and just play your natural game. That's what I would hope from our athletes and our players this weekend.
And how can the players use the crowd? Because it's a unique experience for most of these players, so it could knock some off balance, but it could also be used to their advantage.
Yeah, absolutely. Seen it before in the past. I think if players are nervous about the crowd, I think it soon, again, going back to the last question, it soon goes. It soon becomes just a game of football, and I think the occasion then starts getting real when it's half time and you're, depending on how the game's going, obviously I've seen it in the past where players have made the odd one or two mistakes that they wouldn't normally make in a game or something, and it's usually accentuated and highlighted in these sort of games because the crowd gets on people. But it was a good crowd there last year. I think it's going to be a good crowd again this year, so I would encourage our players to embrace it and enjoy the occasion.
And how important is it finally for games to be played at big stadiums like this for the girls?
I think it's huge. I think it's absolutely huge. I mean, I understand why they don't in other fixtures, but when you can attract a crowd and you've got those opportunities, and if the clubs are willing to open the stadiums up, it's brilliant for the game and brilliant for the growth of female football. So absolutely, 100%, as much as it can be done, let's do it.